What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another trailer reaction. This time the prequel to the film X, which I did react to earlier this year, just a couple of months ago, actually back in March. It was actually one of my favorite films of 2022, so make sure to check out that reaction. I'll leave it down in the description below. But we do have the prequel to this Pearl character, also played by Mia Goth, who was also in X. I know it's a bit confusing and almost a spoiler kind of if you haven't seen X already, so I definitely advise you guys to check out X. So I'm really excited because I heard that there was a trailer. I don't know if it's this exact trailer, but there was a trailer that was shown at some of the movie showings of X when it did come out in theaters. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to check it out in theaters. I saw it in the comfort of my own home, and I was waiting to the post-credit scene, and it didn't happen. They didn't show this. So I'm actually interested to see if you guys have seen this trailer already. Is this the exact same one, or is this a completely different one than the one that they showed in theaters? Either way, I'm going to be talking about it along the way. Probably be pausing a little bit just to kind of give my thoughts, and then afterwards give an overall general review of the trailer. So don't know really exactly when this movie's coming out, guys. It is supposedly going to be a trilogy, hopefully, from Ti West. So I liked X once again. Let's see what he's got with Pearl. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys do appreciate my content and want to support the channel, make sure to hit that big thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe to join the Flix Talk family today. All right, guys, let's get into the official trailer for Pearl. I like how they're acknowledging the first. Well, this is the first, but X.
Please, Lord, make me the biggest star the world has ever known, so that I'll make it far, far away from this place.
Now, caring for your family during these times is admirable, but you only get one take at this life.
If only they would just die.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. We know about that pier. That short little pier.
I want to be special, dancing up on the screen like the pretty girls in the pictures.
I will not let you leave this farm again.
We know about the pitchfork.
I'm worried there may be something real wrong with me.
Rumor has it they only take one gal per town.
We're looking for someone with X Factor.
Has to be me.
How about a film?
I love the callbacks to X. This is funny, man. I mean, that quote, "We're looking for a girl with that X factor." I mean, that's what the guy said in the first movie, the director character. I'm just getting so many feels right now. I love the visual style of this. You know, I can only imagine the 40s, 50s, something like that. And it's always interesting when a character acknowledges, I don't know why this is happening to me. So something's going on with her where she has this, you know, kill nature in her, this maniac nature, psycho nature inside of her. And she just acknowledged, you know, I don't know why this is happening to me. So that's always interesting when you hear a character say that.
Nobody else has seen.
Is it legal?
Will be eventually.
Talking about porno back then.
I know what I've done. Bad things.
Ooh.
Terrible, awful, murderous things. I want to be loved from as many people as possible. But truth is, I'm not really a good person.
He knows it. Oh, what the? Okay. All right, guys, and that was my reaction to Pearl, the brand new movie. It just says coming soon. Maybe I can read the description and see if there's any more info or anything like that. But yeah, A24, they love setting people on fire. Okay, so right here, it does say in theaters September 16th. Let me know in the comments if you guys are going to be watching it in theaters or in the comfort of your own home. All right, Flix Talkers, so just initial thoughts on this. I really like the tone that they kind of set. It's always like a very magical, whimsical vibe. You know, I got very like, I don't know, just kind of like almost like a Wizard of Oz intro. Like, I don't want to be part of this, you know, world anymore type of deal. Like, take me away from this world. And it really kind of set off those almost sitcom-y vibes where it looked like her house was a set, at least like, not in the way of the Munsters, how that came out recently, but I don't know, everything looked strategically placed and the camera shots just looked very, very still, to where it wasn't gonna be the movie that I think most people that don't know about this character was gonna be. And I knew it's gonna be a horror movie, but I think they're kind of strategically placing some of these shots or whatever to make it set up for something that it's not. And I like that drastic turn. They're talking about it's an extraordinary film. I absolutely love that. But once we started getting more into it, it seemed very fluid to the X movie, of course, just with the settings and whatnot. And, you know, some of the things we saw along the way, we saw that there's an alligator in it. So that's cool. They acknowledged all of that. And then we see scenes of violence, guys. So once again, if you've seen X the movie, you know this Pearl character. She is a killer. She is a killer, and we don't know why. Hopefully we get a backstory on why. Like I had acknowledged before in my reaction, there's always, you know, these characters saying, I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know why I'm doing this. So, I mean, she starts off by killing young, little animals. It looks like, you know, this duck, unfortunately, it even shows her kind of crushing eggs. So she's already having, you know, these thoughts of killing. And usually, you know, I've read and I've seen documentaries where they say that serial killers, they usually start off, or just killers in general, start off by harming you know, just helpless, defensive, small things, you know, whether that could be, you know, not just small animals, but also elderly people too, which she's also doing in this trailer. So I really hope we just get a deep dive into what's going on with her. We know that she really wants to be this Hollywood star, and it seems like she kind of falls in with this character, this young man character, who introduces her to the adult film industry, which is also a huge part of X. So I love how they're all kind of tying all of these things together. But once again, you got to watch X to even know kind of the parallels of what's going on with Pearl. And then we get to see a scene that's kind of weird, kind of odd, because it looks like some kind of audition for something. I don't know what. All of the women were waiting outside to kind of just go in and audition for what looks like a church. I mean, there's crosses behind. I mean, I don't know, depending on the area, sometimes these churches can be very culty, so I don't know what's going on. Most likely it's for a play or something that she's just auditioning for. She just wants to get her feet wet, most likely, and she wants to, you know, perform. She wants to be a performer. And I know there's a lot of things happening in this trailer, so I just wanted to go kind of frame by frame. And I think, you know, Pearl in this movie, at least, she's very sexually inactive. So I think when she becomes introduced to this guy who says, hey, I can get you in the movies, but they're smut, it's pornography, right? Because they do show that scene of the old black and white. I think this is what I'm kind of gathering from these first few scenes. She looks up at this scarecrow character, then the next couple of frames we get is her writing something, and then the scarecrow is gone. So I think she's writing a scarecrow. And of course, you know, once again, this is Mia Goth, and she's also in X. And if you've seen X, you know that she has a scene very reminiscent of that angle where she's riding someone. So it's once again, the parallels are pretty cool, and I think you're gonna have to watch it. Yes, it's gonna be most likely a trilogy if A24 does greenlight a trilogy, which I think they will, because I think X had such of a explosion, just like an impact, you know, no pun intended, explosion, man. And just as far as like people talking about it, at least online when it did come out on digital. Then we get shots like this, obviously, of murder, where she's progressed from animals to humans. Don't know who this character is, but it looks like he might have either was leaving the home or somehow, you know, stopped by the home, maybe to talk to the father in the wheelchair or something. I don't know. This might even be the young guy that introduced her to porno. I don't know, the porno industry, but yeah, she's definitely killing in this scene. And then we get to see she's finally doing a stage play, or maybe she's in her, you know, in her thoughts right now in this scene. It might be one of those daydreaming scenes where she wants to be there, but she's not fully there. And then shots like this, where this was the girl, this was the curly hair blondie who was also auditioning at whatever that was, the church or whatever. And most likely she gets it, and then Pearl does it. Pearl's there with the axe in hand. I like these shots, man. I you know, I really shouldn't be dissecting this stuff because I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of channels doing it for me. So I'll just leave leave it at that, guys, but you let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Did you guys have a fun time with this trailer? What else did you catch in the trailer? I know there's a lot of stuff that I didn't show on screen because it's not a full breakdown. It's just kind of my thoughts and reactions as we're going along, as this was released this morning. Still kind of waking up. It released at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, my time, guys. So some of you guys are probably watching it a little later, but once again, you guys let me know in the comments below. Let's get a dialogue started. And if you guys did appreciate my reaction and video, let me know by liking it and consider subscribing today to join the Flix Talk family. All right, guys, till next one, I'm gone. Peace.